Hi people, how are you? Hope you're doing great. I'm very tired. This is like the fourth time that I'm trying to record this review. And yeah, I'm talking about The Scythe by Neal Shusterman. This is the first book in the Arc of the Scythe trilogy. I read it like 5 years ago and it has surprised me how much of that first reading still remains imprinted of my brain, because I was reading and I was like, oh, but that happened like this and this is going to be like that and this it was, and I wanted to be surprised all over again like the first time that I read this book, but alas, not to be. This is an amazing book. Neal Shusterman has created a world, a future world, a future version of our world in which diseases and death have been eradicated so people don't die. And presiding this world, there's like these two organizations. One of them is an artificial intelligence called the Thunderhead, and the Thunderhead has managed to keep everyone alive, to sort of have an equality working, like in housing, work, food, money, and everything. And there is this other organization called the Scythe. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. Scythe. Okay, another organization where the sides work, and they cannot interfere with each other. Why we have this figure of the scythe? As I say, in this future world, people don't die. All diseases have been eradicated, and even if people die from some kind of disgrace or whatever, they have these cool places called revival centers. So, I don't know, if someone falls off a building and dies, the person gets revived. So yeah, virtually there is no death. And so there is this figure of the scythe who glean, they refuse to call it kill people. So there's like these quotas that have to be fulfilled, because if not, probably the hair will run out of place for all the people to live in. Yeah, I'm trying to go so fast because I want to summarize so much. Yeah, let me breathe. Okay, so we have this future, and yeah, we are going to be following our two main characters called Citra and Rowan, and both of them are going to be put into this apprenticeship to being a scythe, and it's like a learning program about learning how to be a reaper. They don't use this word they use, as I say, a scythe, but more or less it's the same concept. And both of them have impressed Faraday, who's a senior scythe, because both of them have reacted in different ways when he was present. Citra was very direct with him. She wasn't feeling very happy that he was at her home, and he let him know. And the interactions that they had, I think they were very strong, very potent, and very special. And Rowan refuses to let a guy die alone. He has been chosen for a gleaning. Everyone runs the other way because they are afraid that they're going to be next, or something is going to rub on them and they're going to be elected to be killed. So he stays with the guy, and both these actions impress, as I say, Faraday, and he decides to take both of them as apprentices. Apprenticeship? I don't know how to pronounce my English today. Sorry for that. So yeah, they're going to be training with him, but something happens, and they're going to be, facing like, pitted against each other. Only one of them can get the job, and the one that gets the job has to kill the other one. So yeah, and then lots of things happen, and I'm not going to say much more. So I did love the way in which this book is presented, because we have different parts. Obviously, the different parts are going to be like this, part one and the title. But then what I did love a lot was at the beginning of each chapter, we have things like this, which are fragments from the gleaning journals of different sites. And I did love it because we are going to see the opinions, feelings, how they think about the world, about the job they are doing, how they feel about themselves, of different sites. And they're like these all school sites that they believe in. They're doing like some job that no one really wants to do, and that you have to have a very great conscience, and that you have, I think they follow this idea of that being the great equalizer, and they choose people, and it's like it takes a toll on them to kill. They don't use the term kill, they use the term glean, but it takes a toll on of them, and it's something that it has to be this way. You cannot be, you cannot kill and have fun. You have to be a person that that you don't enjoy the job that you are doing, you know what I mean? And there's other sides who enjoy killing way too much, and there's one of them in this book. We're going to encounter one of them who is more like a mass murderer and is using his job as an excuse to kill people. He doesn't care about anything. He gets a what's happening with me today? A temper tantrum and kills people like, you know, it's like his way of, yeah, he's like a Jack the Ripper, whatever. He gets compared to different serial killers of our times, of past times. And he breaks many laws, because to keep everything regulated, they have like this kind of laws in which they cannot kill based on gender or skin color or money, or because you envy someone, or because you don't like someone. They have to be very neutral, and as I say, they don't have to enjoy the job. That's why Faraday did chose Citra and Rowan. Okay, the world created, it's amazing. It's a future world, as I say, without disease and without death, and it makes you think a lot about a lot of things, because it makes you think about, sadly, we have numbered days, and that makes you, you know, do everything, have dreams, and fight for the things that you like, and try to cram as much living experiences as you can in your timeline. Here we have people who are still doing that, having infinity, but we have people who have grown stagnant, that don't want to go on. There's going to be people who want to die because the people they love are dead, because they have been gleaned, whatever, but they are forced to keep on going on. So yeah, it makes you think about what kind of life these people have, yeah, you know what I mean? And also, it makes you think a lot of things, because people grow old and they can decide to turn back the clock, so they can, I don't know, be 80 and look 20, but they keep all the memories and experience and remembrances. So it's like you're resetting the body, but all your knowledge are still here, and it makes you think what it will be like to be able to do that. And also makes you think about the part that death plays into, you know, into life. And yeah, there's lots of things. It's a very strong book that makes you think about lots of things. Also about the abuse and power, about people who doesn't respect equality and use their position to wreak havoc and do whatever they want and justify their shitty ends, you know, with a speech. And yeah, like, I think that all big dictators know how to talk and convince people of things, you know. We're going to have, yeah, there's going to be a very bad sight in this book. You are going to want to strangle him because he's so full of shit. Okay, yeah, I mean, I love this book. I love that we have the Thunderhead, this artificial intelligence. That in this first book, sorry, we don't know much about it. We know that it can interfere with people, who can talk to them. It's like this figure in which you can ask him questions, he's going to answer. He has the knowledge of humanity, and he's kind of taking care of everyone and everything. And I love that Scythe and Dom, which is a society, organization, whatever you want to call it, that it's the one that's cleaning people, so, you know, fulfilling the quota so hair doesn't get run over, that they don't interfere. When you begin to be on a side, you have to cut your ties to the Thunderhead, and that makes you think what it does mean to have this artificial intelligence detaching itself from some part of humanity that cannot access the knowledge it provides and the memory it has about humanity. What does it mean exactly? What is this Thunderhead doing? I mean, it seems like it's a very powerful figure. It's almost like a god. What's going on with the Thunderhead? And also, yeah, with the Scythe, they have a lot of power. And there's going to be division between them. The ones called old school, who are very respectful and are trying to behave according to their conscience and, you know, doing the right thing. And there's going to be this part of the society who wants to abuse power and have lots of things and resources and glean because they want to have revenge or because they don't like something. So it makes you think about, you know, being not equal in the way you treat people, which is something that sadly we can see nowadays. So yeah, I mean, this is a book that you are going to enjoy when reading, because the characters are so well crafted, so well rounded, so real. And the world that Neal Shusterman has created, it's so amazing, and it can be possible. I mean, yeah, why not? In the future, we have overcome everything that can destroy us and where that leaves us, and we are going to be better off, or we are going to be worse off, or it depends on the individual, or yeah. And also, yeah, the Thunderhead. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to shut up. This is the fourth time that I tried to do the review. I hope it works out. I'm very tired, as I said at the beginning. That's what happened when you live with chronic illnesses. So yeah, I hope that I didn't jumble the walls very bad. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed seeing this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.